All right, this is the Derek Stone Show. Next to me, as always, is my buddy House.
Hey, buddy.
All right. Hey, so how you doing today?
I'm all right, man, and I've got a little news of the wacky for you today.
I like wacky
I want to
news.
throw by you here.
All right.
There's a gentleman in New Jersey, not sure the town, but he's a huge Yankee fan, and he wants to open up a bar.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a pretty good idea there. He wanted to call it Buck Foston.
Buck
Foston. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that means, but he wants to call it Buck Foston. So apparently the mayor of said town is a huge Red Sox fan.
Ooh.
And he wasn't allowed to open up the bar. Now, it had nothing to do with the name, apparently. According to the mayor, he said that the place where he wanted to open it is a pretty heavily trafficked intersection, and he was afraid that people driving by would stop to look at the sign and stare at it, and it could cause accidents. So they turned down his liquor license request based on that.
Yeah, sure, just on that.
Yeah, just on that. So you know how he gets around it? He moves to Florida, into Miami, and opens up a bar called McFarland's. Yep, McFarland's. Yeah,
I think he's got a whole chain here.
Yeah,
we can go all around the whole place.
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how good that's going to play in Miami. I guess maybe there's a lot of other baseball fans there that would go to McFarland's.
Are there baseball fans in Miami? Yeah. Are there? I mean, we're in Florida. I've been there. I've never seen fans there.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of games, though, and I'm amazed how so many people go to those games dressed as seats.
You know, they have the same costume up in Tampa.
Yeah,
the Tampa Bay Rays, they have the same costumes. Yeah. Everybody dresses as seats. I tell you, I went there. I go there. I don't know, whenever Detroit plays there.
Right.
I try to make at least one game a year with the kids.
Yeah.
And every time I've been there, there's always more Tigers fans than there are Rays fans at their own place. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand the whole concept. They say, well, if it was on this side of the Howard Franklin as opposed to that side.
Yeah.
And I guess I've never driven from the Tampa side. I don't know how crazy it could be.
Right.
But I can tell you what, it's a nice stadium.
Right, it is nice.
I mean,
very comfortable. Yep, that's right.
Not a bad seat in the house.
Nope, all good.
I've sat all the way from right behind the plate to up or down.
And it's not like they're putting garbage on the field.
I mean, every year.
Competitive every year.
Competitive every year.
Yep.
A couple division championships.
Yep.
Beating out the Yankees.
That's right.
A big deal.
On the other hand, I've been to a couple of Marlin games, and it's hot. I mean, it's really hot.
Well, that's why they had to go with the dome down there. God,
yeah,
dog, it is. I went to a beginning of the year Dolphins game, and that was blazing hot.
Yeah.
I mean, goodness, there was no wind in that stadium.
I know. My story on that stadium was a couple of friends of mine and I decided to get some tickets years ago and thought, we've never been to one of the Marlins games. We're going to go and check it out. They were playing the Cubs. One of the guys was a big Cub fan, so we thought we'd go down there, about four of us. So we get our tickets, we order them and get them in the mail, and then we head down there. And when we get to the stadium, they forgot to tell us that the tickets they sold us were in the family section.
Oh, no beer, right?
No alcohol, and a lot of kids.
Oh,
so we got to combine the lack of alcohol with excessive heat and a lot of yelling.
Oh, and a lot of bad baseball.
Yeah, and a lot of bad baseball. So we actually spent the time up in the walkway near the beer stand watching it on the TV.
You know what? It does beat the alternative. Yeah. It really does. Honestly, it does.
If only I could have stayed home and had a beer and watched TV.
And we'd had to share a bathroom with 30 other guys.
Yeah, that's right.
Because as bad as the sound is in the kids section, the smell in that bathroom.
It's awful, right? But luckily we had a 2.5 hour drive back home, so that kind of capped it off.
Well, at least you were sober. It was a dry trip. They just forgot to tell you. Well, catch us next time, Derek Stone Show.